you doing?
Good, good. We appreciate your time and joining us. If you could, I know you were off this previous week, talk about this coming matchup with Sam Houston State.
Yeah, I was actually doing a radio show with those guys when I didn't realize the time had overlapped on me. But it's going to be a tough challenge. You know, I think they're the number 4 team in the country. It's always tough when you're going against an opponent like that. And, you know, we just want to get an opportunity to go in and hopefully we can get out of this game healthy. If not, you know, come out with our heads up and get ready for conference play again.
The floor is now open to take questions for Texas Southern head football coach Darrell Asberry. Coach, how much, again, you're talking about facing one of the top-ranked teams among that division, having a week off this previous week. How much does that help you in terms of your preparations?
Well, it helped us a lot. What our biggest thing was that I felt that, you know, our conditioning plan, our game conditioning, you know, after the Prairie View game, you know, when you go back and you look at the tempo of the game and, you know, I take full responsibility. I didn't, you know, have these guys game shape prepared. It gave us an opportunity to you know, get a couple more days of conditioning in, and again, hopefully, we'll get ourselves in playing game. You know, everybody's going to this high tempo offense, so we, you know, need to make sure that we're down and ready to go. We worked on that a lot this week, this past open week. Gave the guys Saturday off and went back to work on Sunday.
Coach, good morning to you. Ty Miller from Sheridan Broadcasting. Sam Houston State this past weekend took on Texas A&M. What are your thoughts on them after watching that game?
They're still a good football team. I mean, you're talking about Texas A&M. Sam Houston State's still a good football team, and I can assure you they probably won't come out and play like they played Texas A&M against us. You know, they'll be prepared. Coach has done a great job over there with his program. So, you know, like I said, we want to make sure that we're prepared and get out of this thing healthy and get ready for conference play.
What have you learned about your team during the time that you were off? You said you didn't have them prepared for the first game against the Panthers. So what have you learned about them as opposed to the coaching staff during that off week?
Well, I think as coaches, we just need to take ownership and some things that we could have done better, put these kids in better position. You know, I'm not just going to point the finger at those kids. You know, as a staff, you know, we need to make sure that we're doing the right thing and getting them prepared to play. So we made some changes, in-house changes that we're going to present. And, you know, we'll be prepared.
Max, that you please put your phone on mute if you're not asking a question. We're still taking questions for Darrell Asberry, head football coach at Texas Southern.
Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Yes, you took a week off. I want to know, what did you focus on primarily with your offense to your defense?
Well, offensively, we focused on, for example, up front, making sure that we're recognizing the defensive fronts, recognizing the blitz, making sure that, you know, we have the protection going the right way. Defensively, we focused on more of getting down, getting the plays called, getting the ball, getting the defense set, making sure we're lined up correctly. So what we did offensively, we turned our offense up to a high tempo offense, which is easy for us to do because we're no huddle. So that helped our defense prepare as well. And we made added a couple automatic calls in to when people, you know, speed that tempo up on us. You know, we have a couple calls that we installed, you know, to where that we don't have to sub or anything. So we made some adjustments.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
Coach, last year
Edward Perkins Lovin was your premier back, and it seems as if Davion Porter now has come out and had a pretty good game to open up the season. Talk about the way you're utilizing Lovin Perkins, and then of course handing the backfield over to Porter in the running game.
Well, both of those guys, I feel we have a pretty good 1-2 punch with both of those young men. But we're dependent on both of those guys to help carry this football team through the season, and just get a good mixture of certain run plays. The good thing is they both can do the same plays. I don't have to, pick he can do this play or that play. Both of them can pretty much get it done. So it's pretty good knowing that Perkins doesn't have to take all that pounding. We could kind of split that football down the middle and let those two guys, have some fun back there.